In game one, if the Nuggets played hard, they would score so many points in that game one that you could divide that one game across the other 6 that come up after. They could not score another point and just play hard defense. That would be enough to win the series. Guaranteed. If those giant, super uber athletic men decided to clamp down on these hoes, these nappy-headed hoes, they would be done for. Yo, what's going on, family? It's your boy Bolo, and I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. So today we're going to be reacting to a YouTube video of a clip that I seen on Instagram. I finally found the actual video, and I'm telling you, this is insanity. Because one, the woman is delusional. I'm starting to think that a lot of these chicks are just saying really wild stuff to get the clicks, to drive traffic towards whatever platform they're on, which I can't hate on it, because to be that stupid, it's hard for me to comprehend. Two, this guy's a sucker. From the snippet, you would think he was on the logical side, but when you start to get the fleshed out version, which I didn't even go through the whole thing, this dude is not much better. But let's watch it right now.
Team, you in?
No, I ain't got a million. Just give it anyway.
So who do you think would win between the WNBA champion and the high school boys championship?
The WNBA champion.
Okay, thank you.
Duh.
He said, okay, thank you. Have you watched what the high school boys are doing today? Like, we're talking about champ. We're not talking about some little town in Alaska. We're talking about, like, the AAU kids. They are a step out of the NBA. The only reason they're not in the NBA is because they got to finish high school, a lot of these kids. A lot of them could get on the court right now, okay? And with a little work, be ready. He said thank you like, how could you even think such a thing, guys?
So that's not a good bet.
So according to
I would take y'all money with a smile on
this
my
dude,
face.
he really thinks these high school kids are that talented, which I beg to differ.
Because you're a fucking fool, dude. I don't know who you are. I don't know if it's because a female's there and you don't want to look like the bad guy, but you're insane. Just click a high school mixtape from 15 years ago. Forget now. These kids now are out of control. The things they can do now is out of control. We're talking about 7'2" kids dribbling like they're 6'2". It's insanity with range.
Are they girls or boys?
Boys high school.
He wants to put high school boys up against WNBA players.
Right.
That is
It's disrespectful, first of
very
all.
disrespectful.
Yes, to the boys. And it would be disrespectful on the court. Like, it would be, if they took it serious, obviously. If they said, all right, let's really play, fellas. It would be disrespectful, the level of humiliation that they would have to feel. There's a reason we don't play together. There's a reason. There's no way they believe this. There's no way. There's no way.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. That is very, very, extremely disrespectful.
And?
You think that women playing a professional sport are less than your high school players?
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm not gonna lie, maybe a college team.
Bro, you're an ass kisser.
It might be neck and neck.
Fuck you too for this.
College?
saying that. Like,
You're overweight. You've never touched anything, balls, inflatable balls. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you touched a bunch of balls before. But you've done nothing athletic in your life. What are you talking about? Like, you pick up a Snickers. That's as far as your activity level goes.
that would be
Okay,
that would
maybe not
be-
college.
Yeah, no, that
Maybe not
that-
college.
G League.
The only reason a lot of these guys are in college is because they have to go for, oh my God, like, it's crazy. A lot of these guys go just for a year and then they immediately make themselves eligible to get into the league. Do you think these guys really get that much better in 1 year? Some of them probably do, but a lot of them don't make some gigantic leap from rough prospect to NBA ready in one college season. They go because they have to. Or because they're not guaranteed that lottery position or whatever. So they say, let me go for a year, show what I could do, and then make myself eligible. This is insanity that they're having this conversation.
That would be
G League.
I don't even know what G League is.
That's the
But all I'm saying is that
that's the league of the NBA that they.
between.
It's like the development league. So a lot of dudes they're in there. So each
Will be
team will have another team.
I don't know.
Obviously, you don't know.
Maybe it will be comparable to the skills that they have, but absolutely not. Like, WNBA players have a lot of skills, and they can measure up to NBA players.
No, they can't.
This is what I need you to ask yourself, dude. We've had high school kids go into the league and do very well. Not all of them immediately after, but a lot of them have had success. How much better? What's the gap in skill between a really, really, really good, I'm talking about upper echelon high school player, highly rated, highly touted? How much better do you think he gets in a year of college? Honestly, especially now, where the game is a lot more simplified. It's about, can he dribble through the legs? Can he shoot the three? If you can do those things at a high clip, you're pretty much good to go in the NBA today. Back then, where there was a lot more fixed assignments and roles in your position, like big man, you had to get down, you have your post moves, your triple threat, blah, 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 from about 10 feet out, and, you know, your small forward, certain things. Everyone had their own specialized skill set. Now everyone plays the same. No one really has to, like, master a certain thing to get in the league. It's become a good shooter, get your handles up, and you're probably going to get a spot on the NBA roster. And how much better do you think they really get?
So I agree with all that shit, but when you put, like, all right, so the Nuggets just won, put them against who won? Who's the 2023? No,
exactly.
See? Do we want to go down that?
And you supporting it, dumbass. I don't know. Maybe the college players are neck and neck. Maybe. Bro, the college players literally make themselves eligible for a draft a year later. The fuck?
You don't want to talk about women's sports? Why? Because you don't watch them?
Of course you don't, because they suck.
Mm-hmm.
I watch the WNBA.
No, you don't.
You do?
It's time for the playoffs.
But you couldn't name the champion.
All right.
Hella busy.
The Las Vegas Aces. So put the Aces against the Nuggets. Come on. Do you really think they would win?
I'm not saying they will, and I'm not saying they
7-game series.
won't. I'm not saying they will, and I'm not saying they won't. This is what I'm saying.
We got the
But
Joker.
I just
You're the
feel like
Joker.
it's
You're a joke.
disrespectful for whoever this person is to try to measure his high school team to a women's professional basketball.
Facts. Yeah.
No, it's not facts.
And you know what?
Like, that is
I'm going to put it to you this way with this whole Nuggets versus Aces, okay? In game one of that 7-game series, we'll give them 7 games just because. In game one, if the Nuggets played hard, they would score so many points in that game one that you could divide that one game across the other 6 that come up after. They could not score another point and just play hard defense. That would be enough to win the series. Guaranteed. If those giant, super uber athletic men decided to clamp down on these hoes, these nappy-headed hoes, they would be done for. They would score so many points in that first game. They say, you know what? We're not going to score again. You can take that 250 points that we scored, divide it evenly across the 7 games, and we'll just play defense the rest, and they would still win. I would bet every dollar that I would ever earn in my life that's what happened. Okay?
Let's say hypothetically, even if he is right,
That
what
just
the fuck
shows
is your
how
what the
men
fuck is your point?
Respect women, right?
Well, no.
The point is, they keep complaining and bitching and moaning about a shitty product. If you can't grasp that as the point, you've got a lot more problems, and you definitely should not be having a podcast. Both of you. That's the point. To explain how bad it is so you can say, that's why you're not getting paid. That's why you gotta go to Russia. Okay?
Oh, even if that is the point, even if that is the case, what the fuck is your point?
Period, like-
We separate men and women's sports for a reason. Duh.
That's true.
Like, so what are you getting at, you fucking loser?
This is what low IQ idiots do. I don't know how you don't understand the point. He's saying it's bad because these same women constantly complain and bitch and moan. We don't get paid enough. The men get paid more. We deserve more. Well, he's saying they suck so bad that these kids that don't get paid, that are studying for Regents exams, can beat them. It's too, like, if you can't explain the point, bro, like, shut down your channel, put away that drink, go pick up a book. Okay?
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just want something to talk about, but
Well, obviously he got some showtime, so let's
right.
give him less.
I
Next
feel
topic.
like the reason people like that say something is because they're trying to fight an argument that women's players shouldn't get paid.
So then you do understand.
And to that, I'm like, historically, they haven't really had the type of marketing.
Hell yes, they have, bro. Shut the fuck
men's
up.
sports have.
Shut the fuck. Yo, this guy's starting to annoy me, bro. I'm gonna be honest. He's really starting to fucking annoy me. This is how it works when you're a man anyway. These women just want handouts. But this is how it works. You struggle. You make something that's worth watching. People start to watch it. Then the advertising agents start to see that your product is something that garners a lot of traffic and attention. Then they decide to throw their money behind it. They don't look at you with an unproven shitty product and say, we're going to give you money to try and make it better. You have to either talk them into it with a business plan or show that it works. Okay? Like, perfect example is like the gaming industry and like esports and all that stuff. Nobody was taking that shit seriously. It was guys out of their basement taking their CRTVs and dragging them to places that they paid for themselves out of their pocket, set up these tournaments, and would have them year after year after year for little $100 prize pools until enough people came where bigger advertisers said, holy shit, there's something to this. Let's put our money behind it. Now it's this big thing. The NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball, NHL, all these sports started out with nothing. Nothing. They rode by buses, regular public flights, all that stuff. It took them decades of putting out a strong product for all these advertising agencies to want to throw money. And all these companies to say, hey, we'll give you billions and we're going to help subsidize, this, we want to put our name on your stadium and all that stuff. These women literally just want to come in and just get all that shit for what? It's insane. You're an idiot, bro. You're a fucking idiot, bro.
Yeah.
So I would say, all right, fine then, pay them based off like viewership and shit, but give it like a honest effort towards marketing.
My nigga.
That. And you are seeing more WNBA come up.
My nigga, there has never been a league that has done so little for itself, that has asked for so much and has gotten it. This league should have been under. It shouldn't even exist. It should have been gone a long time ago with the production in fan viewership and all that stuff that is produced. It shouldn't even exist. The only reason it exists is because the men say, out of the kindness of their own heart, okay, here's money. If they really wanted to get it out the mud, which is what they should be doing, They just say, we'll do this. We'll figure it out. We're gonna scrounge up enough small advertisers and we're gonna tough it out. But no, one game, these broads, I think they had like a delayed flight and decided not to play at all. They decided, we're not playing, we're tired. Those are the people that deserve what? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
And shit now, and other women's sports that aren't tennis. But
Where you can't see our legs out and
bruh,
in skirts.
if they switch the WNBA to booty shorts,
Next topic.
No, not the WNBA, but I did see some, like, I think it was 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4 half-court, like, female players. It was, like, international. That shit was actually entertaining. And it's because of something I said in a long time ago. The big courts, the big fields that actually show how much slower women are make the sports, the team sports in particular, look terrible. But a half-court setting, those women players actually look decent. It actually is entertaining. You don't see it takes them 10 seconds to get across the court. It's a half court. They can make their little shimmies, their little pop, boom, 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 you know, fades and all that stuff. And it actually looked good. And the women, at least in the international game, blow our fucking bull dykes out the water. A lot of them were actually attractive. So I'm like, okay, it doesn't look super slow. They're making their little moves. It looks entertaining. And they're cute. I'll watch this. I'm not gonna spend a day. It's not like I'm gonna, take my time out and say I've got to watch the 3 versus 3 women's game. But if I'm home chilling or whatever, I'll watch a couple minutes of it. Hell yeah. But these fucking bull dykes grunting and pretending to be dudes. Yeah, what's up, J Dog? I'm out on that, bro. I'm out on that.
come on.
I mean, seriously,
Come on.
that
Like, if they wore the same
No.
thing that volleyball players wore,
do you watch volleyball because you can see their ass cheeks?
yeah, when the Olympics is on, fuck yeah. I don't even
Why-
know the score.
Why?
I don't care about the score.
Why? Why do women need to show their bodies
same-
in order for you to watch?
Because
know-
you have to offer something that the men aren't. I'm not going to spend my day, if I have an NBA game on or whatever it is, and then women trying to do the same thing at a far lower level, I'm not going to watch that. You have to give me something that they're not. Okay? And unfortunately, there's really, like in the WNBA format, there is not a goddamn thing that I'll get from them that I won't get from the NBA. There's nothing. It's not like, oh, wow, they're better shooters and wow, they have way more range. Or wow, they're quicker. There's nothing that I can say that they do better than the men. Nothing. Nothing except complain.
What?
For the same reason that a lot of women watch football, basketball, all this shit. They're not keeping track of the score.
Definitely.
They just
No,
want
there's
to
a lot of
see
women that actually
dicks in shorts.
No, there's a lot of women that actually watch like the NFL and they're like hardcore. They know the stats. They know. They know. Like there's a lot of women that are really into that shit, okay? But the reason they don't watch the women either is because they feel the same way. They're like, all right, why would I watch a slowed down, chopped and screwed version of the NBA or the NFL by watching these slow ass bitches do it? Don't make sense.
Yep.
Pause.
Yep. The masses be looking nice in them tight pants.
Jesus. All right, next subject.
Oh, now.
Yeah, she's retarded, and he's just as retarded, which is sad to say because when I saw the initial Instagram clip, I thought he was kind of playing the adversarial, hey, let's think about this for a second. No, but he's a fucking moron too. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'm out. Peace.